What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Way to Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of MMA bets. I almost said NBA bets because I just got to make my NBA video, but MMA bets, guys. This is going to be LFA 206. I'm excited for this card, guys. There's a lot of high favorites, but I do believe a lot of them are going to cash for us, and I have a couple underdogs, so hopefully they cash, and we have 10 fights here we're breaking down, so let's just make as much money as possible. And if you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video. It's not that hard. It helps me generate more people to my videos. Also, guys, subscribe to the page. Don't miss out anything that we have coming out forward. We just started the MLB season. We just had a 6-0 run, 6-0 sweep on soccer. We've been doing every type of sports. We do NASCAR on Sundays. So if you guys just want to make some money with us, stay tuned and subscribe and don't miss out anything we have coming out forward, guys. So let's get right into the first fight of the night. It's going to be Lizzie Gevers taking on Natalia Spies. And guys, I'm taking Lizzie Gevers. Honestly, this is probably not a fight you want to bet on because these are two low-level fighters. But I just think if it comes down to it, I think Lizzie Gevers is going to get her down to the floor and use her grappling and end up winning the fight. I think she can win in a third-round submission or just have the control time, land some shots on top, and then just win a decision victory. But like I said, a low-level fight, not something you want to put too much of an investment in. But the first fight of the night, guys, I'm taking Lizzie Gevers. Alright, guys, this next fight's going to be Noah Gasho taking on Todd Box. And guys, I'm taking Gasho in this one. I think this is going to come down to two different grapplers who has the better striking. But I think Noah Gasho has the better striking, but he's more of a grappler. I think this fight's going to end up on the floor and it's just going to show who has the better jiu-jitsu. And I just think Noah Gasho is going to be way better than him. He's fought the higher competition. He has higher level skills of jiu-jitsu, in my opinion. And I just think he's going to end up dominating this fight with ground control, landing some shots on the feet, get some takedowns, and probably either getting a submission victory around that second round or a decision victory. So give me Noah Gasho for this one. Alright, so this next fight's going to be Santos-Verdinez taking on Timothy Bender. And I'm taking Santos-Verdinez, guys. I do think he's going to win this fight. I think this fight's, honestly, I think the line's way off. I think this line should be a lot closer. But I just think Santos is going to win this fight. I probably won't be adding him to any parlays, and if I do, it's going to be a short money parlay. But still, I do think he wins this fight. He's high on the odds, and a lot of people are actually backing him. But I do think Timothy Bender has a chance, but I'm not going to put my money on him to win because, like I said, I do think Santos is going to come out on top. I think this fight's going to go back and forth with the striking. I think Santos is going to end up edging it out with the takedowns that he's going to be able to get. And he's fought the higher level skill competition, so he has more experience, in my opinion. So give me Santos-Verdinez to win this fight. Guys, so this next fight is another one that's going to be very competitive. It's going to be Tanner Trembley taking on Kyle Zimic. And I'm taking a favorite in Tanner Trembley, guys. I do believe it's going to go back and forth, but I think this fight's going to come down to the cardio. Both these fighters have good grappling. They both have decent striking. Tanner doesn't move his head that much, but I do believe he's going to land the harder shots because he does have a good straight right hand, a good 1-2, and he has a good overhand right. Kyle Zimic is a good fighter, but I just don't think he has the cardio to stand with Tanner Trembley for 3 rounds. He has good wrestling, but it seems like he gets the takedown, then he tends to gas out because he puts a lot into the takedown. And what I've seen from Tanner, he doesn't have good takedown defense, but he knows how to get back up to the feet. So the more he gets up to his feet, the more I think Kyle Zimic is going to end up gassing out. So for this one, I'm taking Tanner Trembley. I think he's going to win a decision victory or maybe even by knockout in that second round. But I just think it's going to come down to where Kyle Zimic doesn't have the cardio to stand with him. So give me Tanner Trembley for this one. Alright, guys, this fight's going to be a heavy favorite in Adam Vigil taking on Starling Simmons. And guys, I'm taking Adam Vigil. He's a giant favorite. We'll probably add him to a favorite parlay. But I just think he is way better. He has the better boxing. He has the better striking overall. Starling is not going to try to take him down. Starling hasn't fought good competition. He's fought a lot of people with even records or people making their debuts or even people with more losses than wins. And I just believe that Adam Vigil is going to end up knocking this guy out. Like I said, the better boxer, way better striking, higher competition. And I just think Adam Vigil is going to dominate this one. So give me Adam Vigil for this one. Alright, guys, this fight's going to be another close one. Martin Camillo taking on Perry Stargel. And guys, I'm taking a slight underdog in Perry Stargel. I just think he's going to end up outlasting the grappling of Camillo. I think he has decent wrestling. I think he has good takedown defense. I think he is way better striker. Martin's the only way he's going to win this fight, in my opinion, is if he gets the fight to the floor. But I just don't think he's going to be able to. I think Perry has fought the higher competition. Martin has fought a lot of people that are not good fighters. Like, if you look at them, they had decent records when he fought them. But then if you go later on to see exactly what they've done later on after him, they just were on losing streak. So I feel like Martin caught them very early and then they started losing more fights, so the records were padded for the guys that he fought early. I just think Perry Stargel, like I said, fought the higher competition. I think he has good wrestling. I think he's going to be able to stop at takedowns. And like I said, guys, a very competitive fight. Probably going to be a 50-50 fight, but if you're going to give me a 50-50 fight, I'm going to be taking the underdog. So give me Perry Stargel to win this one. All right, guys, another heavy favorite, Hines-Asplund taking on Raiden Kovacs. And guys, I'm taking Hines-Asplund. He's a high favorite as well, but I'm probably going to be adding him to that favorites parlay because Hines-Asplund, I just think, is going to dominate this fight. He's fought the higher competition. He's going to have the better wrestling. I think he has decent striking, but I do believe he's going to be able to get this fight to the floor right away, land some heavy ground and pound, maybe grab onto that neck, or just keep ground and pounding him until the finish comes. But yeah, guys, like I said, heavy favorite, but I do believe Hines-Asplund dominates this one. All right, guys, this next one, Joey Hart taking on Omayeli Gonzalez. And guys, I'm taking Joey Hart. He's a minus 400 favorite, but I do believe he wins this fight. Joey Hart is one of my favorite young prospects, so hopefully he keeps moving on forward. He kind of reminds me of that Peyton Talbot. Not saying he has the skills of Peyton Talbot, but he has the striking, he has he has the cardio, he keeps pushing forward, he doesn't stop, he has decent grappling, he has good striking, he knows how to keep his distance with his tall, lengthy body, and I just believe Joey Hart's gonna end up winning this fight. I see people on Omayeli too, but he's just a hard striker that's gonna go in here, try to land some hard shots, maybe even try to make some takedowns in, but I just think Joey Hart's gonna be able to out-technical strike him and win this fight probably by decision. So give me Joey Hart for this one. All right, so this next fight, another high favorite, but I do believe he dominates this one. It's going to be Alvin Hines taking on Billy Valdez. And guys, I'm taking Alvin Hines. Like I said, another heavy favorite. I'm going to add him to that parlay. But I just think Alvin Hines is going to totally dominate this one. Billy Valdez doesn't have good takedown defense. I think Alvin Hines is going to come in here, take him down right away, land some ground and pound, and end up getting a submission victory. I don't have much else to say. I just feel like a lot of these heavyweights don't have good takedown defense, especially where I see Billy Valdez has been taken down before by less competition than Alvin Hines. And I just believe Alvin Hines is going to dominate this one. Like I said, submission victory, take him down right away and just dominate. So give me Alvin Hines for this one. All right, guys, this next fight's going to be Keegan Genrich taking on Jean-Paul. I think it's Lebosnoyani. I don't know. I'm not going to butcher that name. Guys, I already messed it up. I think it's Lebosnoyani, but I'm just going to call him Jean-Paul. And guys, I'm taking Jean-Paul in this one. I think this is a very competitive fight, a very good main event. I think it's going to come down to where who's going to have the more control time and who's going to have the better cardio. And I just believe Jean-Paul is one of these young prospects that's going to be able to do whatever he wants in this one. Not whatever he wants, but I'm talking about with the grappling-wise. The striking is probably going to be even. Keegan is no slouch. He's a dog fighter. A lot of people like Keegan as well, but I just believe he's coming against a young wolf and a young lion, as in Jean-Paul is going to come in and just out cardio him, get the transitions on the ground, and he's just gonna land the more strikes, and it's probably gonna be a close decision victory. But like I said, I believe the grappling positions is what's gonna end up winning his fight for him. So I do believe it's gonna go to decision. I think it's gonna be very competitive. But for the last fight of the day, guys, give me Jean-Paul to win this one. And alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys, and I'm out of here. LFA 206, let's cash out, and I'll see you guys next time.